For this video, I'm going to mention about the Chessnut boards that I have covered in my channel so far. And first of all, welcome to my channel. My name is Roland, and I would like to see you in my upcoming videos. I have covered some chess boards in my videos, and in my channel I do cover electronic chess boards, some brief other products that I will also mention along the road. And I hope that in my future videos that I can improve my quality of deliverance for you guys, my audience. I don't want to just be a person presenting products, but someone to engage with. So I'd be happy to hear about your comments or any suggestions for my upcoming videos. That would be a valuable asset for me. And without further ado, let's continue with my video. So for this video, I'm going to talk about the Chessnut board. So I am a chess hobbyist. I love collecting some chess boards, mainly electronic chess boards that I've talked about in my channel. And for Chessnut, I am a sponsored person with them. I'm quite interested in knowing about their upcoming product, which is the Chessnut Move. I have owned some automatic chessboards, automatic robotic chessboards in the past, such as the Excalibur Phantom Force by Excalibur that no longer exists. They are a defunct company. And I have also owned a Novag 2 robot some years back that was released in 2008. And unfortunately, due to mechanical problems, it seemed to just not really work efficiently like as if it was new due to wear and tear. I was thinking that these boards may not work in the long term, such as these e-boards that we are using that have lights and you have to manually pick up the piece and move them. However, I am quite intrigued in knowing about this Chessnut Move, this upcoming Chessnut Move board that is announced. I would love to be playing with autonomous chessboards. I just didn't go back to those because of the issues that I've faced in the past. So looking forward, I hope that Chessnut has really nailed the coffin here, that we can actually use a reliable robotic chessboard that will be a pleasure to use for many years to come. And so for this video, I'm just going to talk about the chessboards from Chessnut that you may be thinking about getting in the coming days to come, or if you already have one, you can share them in the comments and tell me about your thoughts. Which product do you use from Chessnut, and what are your preferences and the reasons for using this particular product? So first, let me tell you about which Chessnut products I own. So as of now, I have every Chessnut product except for the Chessnut Pro. So the reason why I do not own the Chessnut Pro is because, well, it's not just because of its size. I already own a Millennium chessboard, which is a tournament size board. I just didn't feel the need to pick up a Chessnut Pro board. It is actually the same as the Chessnut Air Plus that I own, except that it's smaller than the Chessnut Pro. And I did realize that in the comments section of one of my videos, one person mentioned that he would rather pick up the Chessnut Air Plus with premium pieces that are included in the Chessnut Pro, whereas the Chessnut Air Plus does not come with them. That is one comment that I think is really interesting for me, and I really pinpoint that comment. It would be a great idea if Chessnut Air Plus includes those premium Chessnut Pro pieces with the Chessnut Air Plus. Let me talk about the Chessnut products that I own. So first, let's begin with the Chessnut Go. So the Chessnut Go is the most recent product from Chessnut, and what I love about this board is the fact that it's very compact and easy to carry around. It's portable. The pieces don't really fall out easily. I did mention this in my channel many times, and it's a great board overall. I'm still using it and traveling with it. I have made some videos of me using this board, and I'm still making videos with this board, some gameplay footage as well with some background music. I do hope you enjoy these videos that I'm making. You may want to pick up the Chessnut Go for portability. It is slim and compact. Now on to the Chessnut Air Plus. So this is my Chessnut Air Plus, and as I mentioned before, someone in the comments suggested that Chessnut releases a Chessnut Air Plus board with premium pieces. So these pieces are not premium, unlike the Chessnut Pro pieces that come with the Chessnut Pro. Nevertheless, it's still a nice, decent board to carry around. It feels premium, it's solid wood, and the overall aesthetics of this board is quite pleasing to the eye. The Chessnut Air Plus has LEDs embedded underneath the surface of this wooden board. The LEDs are hidden, so this is what is particularly unique about this board, the fact that we can play with LEDs hidden underneath the squares. So unlike the Chessnut Air, which I will show you later, you can't see any of the dots on the squares. So this is what is great about this Chessnut Air Plus. I have also made a comparison video between the Chessnut Air Plus and the Chessnut Air. You may check that out in my channel. Now, if you compare the size between the Chessnut Go and the Chessnut Air Plus, you can see that the Chessnut Go is smaller. But this is number one for portability, the Chessnut Go. However, the Chessnut Air Plus comes with a higher price. I will not mention prices in this video because they're always changing and it depends on where you get at the board, but I highly suggest that you pick one up from Chessnut. And it's still yet more expensive than the regular Chessnut Air. And based on the comment that I read before, yes, I wish that the Chessnut Air Plus had premium pieces rather than these pieces, because the premium pieces, of course, they look nice and they have a great appeal to them. It will feel nice to be playing with those pieces on this board, especially because this board is a good looking one. I really think that this solid looking chessboard would really match with premium pieces. And you can use the regular Chessnut Air bag for the Chessnut Air Plus as well. Now onto the regular Chessnut Air. So the Chessnut Air is a cheaper alternative to the Chessnut Air Plus that I mentioned previously. The Chessnut Air was the first product from Chessnut and they evolved since then, so they really have improved their products, they really stepped up their game, and with the Chessnut Air, you still can't go wrong. It's a cheaper alternative to the Chessnut Air Plus. The only difference between this and the Chessnut Air Plus mainly are these dots that you can see right here. Also, the LEDs are green. And I talked about in my previous video where I made a comparison between the Chessnut Air and the Chessnut Air Plus, the fact that the LEDs on the Chessnut Air Plus look more vivid and really pop out more than the Chessnut Air. But this is still a great board. I'm not saying it's bad or overall. All of the Chessnut boards are really great. It just depends on what your preferences are. Here is the knight from the Chessnut Air Plus and here is the knight from Chessnut Air. This is plastic and this is wood. Finally, here is the Chessnut Evo. The Chessnut Evo was the first electronic chessboard by Chessnut with an embedded screen. The Evo is beneficial for you so that you don't have to carry around an additional device such as your phone when playing online with the Chessnut Evo. And it's the first product from Chessnut that has an embedded screen. So when I first looked at this board, I really got the impression that this is an AI board, which it is. It's a customizable board so that you can actually change the LED colors and the screen size is quite big. It's like a big tablet attached onto a physical chessboard. It is quite heavy, unlike the other chessboards that I mentioned. It's still yet portable, but it might be a little bit cumbersome to carry around if you do travel with this. I first purchased this board as soon as I heard about it and it was under development at the time. So I was one of the lucky ones to receive it early and here it is. I'm really a proud owner of the Chessnut Evo. I'm still using it from time to time, but I do have many chessboards in hand right now and it's hard for me to choose one. So, however, the Chessnut Evo is really a great product and you can't go wrong with it. You can buy a separate bag for this board as well and they all come with extra queens as well. The pieces of the Chessnut Evo are made out of plastic and they are glossy. And for a chess player, this may be great for someone who really wants to play against AI and have freedom of customizing their play as well. You can download apps and play with this Android system as well. You can play with not only chess.com Elite Chess, but you can download and play with other APKs, supported that it's an Android app. So yes, you can't go wrong with any of these chessboards from Chessnut. And so this is the Chessnut Air once again, and here is the Chessnut Air Plus. So it's like a more premium chessboard out of the Chessnut Air that you see right here. Here is the Chessnut Go. So if you favor portability, then I would probably suggest that you pick up the Chessnut Go. And here is the Chessnut Evo. So if you want more customizability in your games and also have more options of playing with different apps as well, you may consider the Chessnut Evo. I do hope I highlighted some points about Chessnut and what they're onto. So you can check out the Chessnut website and use my affiliate code. It's Roland, R-O-L-A-N. You'll get a fair discount. And so yes, that's a wrap for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are interested, do click like for this video. You can also check out my videos, my other chess videos that I have in my channel. I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care.